wait, stop scrolling. This is how you do natural kinky twists. Get them to last longer, less frizz, and you don't need to be a professional to do it. Roll the clip. Guys, how's it going? So I'm gonna do like just a really quick talk through video, a shorter version than what I put up like 4 months ago, I believe, for my natural kinky twist. So this time around, my hair felt a lot more tangled, and I only have this strip of my hair left to get up. But it's really been a struggle this time. I think it's because of the way that I washed my hair. It was pretty tangled. And then I noticed that a lot of my sections kind of feel like, I think my sections are a lot smaller. So this go around, it took me 4 days. I started on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Wednesday, August 6th, and it took me 4 days to actually get my hair up. It took 16 hours. I was only doing them maybe 5 hours this day, 3 hours that day, and then I had to stop and pause a lot on this application. But I think because my hair is longer and thicker, it's taking me a lot longer to put these kinky twists in my hair this go around. But just some really quick tips while I'm doing this last section with you guys here on camera is to make sure your hair is thoroughly detangled. I have a brush to make sure that the length of it is really detangled without going in with my rat tail combing and ripping out my hair. So after I take that brush, then I'll go in with the smaller tooth comb, which is my rat tail comb, and I will make sure that my hair is more detangled. Then I will go in with my cream. You guys, today I'm using the Dupe Twist plus curl cream. So I did make a comment on this cream before, and I said that I wouldn't buy it again because I don't think my hair necessarily like it and that it had color in it. I have bought 3 of these bottles already. And when I picked up the bottle, I did not realize that I picked up a bottle and it didn't have any color or dye in there. So I just picked up all 3 bottles off the shelf and bought them all. I was like, hey, I almost go through a whole bottle of product in one setting anyway, so I'll just buy them all. So when I got home, I noticed that the container did have, one of the containers that I have had color or dye in there. And I was like, I don't know how I missed that at the store. But then going and getting another bottle that I have bought and started using that one, it does not have the ingredients of colors, and some ingredients that was in there is completely different. So with all that being said, I'm basically saying read every single bottle that you pick up off the shelf. If you are sensitive to any ingredients, you could be sensitive to, I'm not sure, but just make sure you read every single container, because all the ingredients in these products that we buy off the shelf are not the same. I would not necessarily repurchase this cream. I've been using it for the past 2 months. This is probably going to be the 3rd month that I use it, and I have one more bottle. This is a 16-ounce container, and I've pretty much used a little over half of this container on this Kinky Twist installment. But I wouldn't necessarily buy that product again because my hair on wash day has felt more drier, more tangled. So I don't necessarily like this product for my hair, even though it is thick. And the price point, I got this one at TJ Maxx's for, they said the competitor price is $13 and I paid $9.99 for it. So it was a pretty good amount of products for the price point. But I would have normally preferred to have y'all already know what I'm gonna pick up. Melanin hair care. But this bottle is empty, and Natural 85's website is like always sold out of the twisty elongating styling cream. And then the condition, I think all of her products are like always sold out, and I believe she stopped selling in Sephora because they're always out of stock in Sephora. And it's just been very difficult to get my hands on more melanin hair care. And that is normally my go-to twisting, braiding cream if I'm not making my own shea butter mix for my hair. Natural 85's products, particularly the plumping mask, deep conditioning plumping mask, and the twisting cream is what my hair loves the most. And I have not been able to get my hands on it anymore because her website is always sold out. But just to give you guys like full detail on like this is why I'm using these products. And I did use the dupe Mousse Def texture foam. I've kind of sprayed a little on some of the sections that feel like they need a little bit more product or a little bit more moisture. But this is what my hair is looking like. Don't know if you guys can see that, but you can. But my hair is pretty saturated with products. This application has been a lot more difficult for me. And I think it is because of this dupe cream product. Like I said, that's been the only product that I've used in my head, even in my low manipulated styles, like my big four braids that I put in my head when I'm not doing a protective style. This has been the only product that I've used, and I truly think that if I can't get my hands on Natural 85's products, I'm gonna try a few more other products on the shelf because I don't want to become a product junkie again, but I'm not necessarily looking forward to trying to find products like that on the shelf. But I will show you guys what I pick up since I'm on a hunt for a better twisting or styling cream. And then if I can't find a styling cream myself, I'm just going to go back to making my own shea butter twisting cream that I did before. I just don't know how well that heavier, thicker shea butter is going to work on me doing twists and not necessarily braids. Like, I don't know if it's gonna fluff up the way that I normally like it to fluff up. But really quick, back to what I'm doing. So I am still braiding my hair, maybe a little under a half an inch down, and then I am twisting very tightly all the way down the length of my hair without borrowing from either section, because that will make your twist not puff up and look in sync with the rest of the twist. It'll kind of like disturb the pattern in the twist, if you want to say. So to make sure that your twists are really, really pretty at the end, you need to always twist the same in the same direction, and making sure that both of the sections, the two sections, is about the same size. It's the same amount of hair on each side. And I twist clockwise. So all of my braids and all of the twist at the bottom is twisted clockwise. I don't know how people kind of twist in a different direction when you grab a new section of hair, but all of my twists go in the same direction, which is kind of what makes it look more neater with them all being identical for the most part. The only thing that's not identical is my hair texture at the end, and that's because I have so many different curl patterns in my head. My curl pattern at the bottom does not look the same all the way around my head, but one thing that does help me is when I get to the bottom of my hair is twisting the remainder of my hair around my finger like this. And then I have been taking my scissors because I haven't did a trim, and I've been cutting off maybe a half an inch of hair, and then I twist my hair some more. So I have this last twist, this last kinky twist to do. Once again, the braiding part, I make sure that all 3 strands of hair is even all the way around. I braid it. That's braided, and then I detangle it, put a little bit more water on there. And as you guys can see, I don't need to use any foam, because this twist, this section of hair is heavily saturated with product, and it doesn't look frizzy, which is one of the main things, is like making sure your hair does not look frizzy and is not tangled when you're twisting your hair. So if you have thinner hair, I don't recommend, if you're going to do twist for my type 4 girlies, I do not recommend blow drying your hair, because if you're going to use wet product, which means product that have the first ingredient is water, that's going to make your hair revert. I don't see the point of putting a wet product on your hair when you're twisting it. So I just recommend like twisting your hair on freshly washed hair and not blow dry it. But if your hair is on the thinner side, I would most definitely say avoid blow drying your hair, because that's what's making you get that boneless look on your hair. And then also the product that you use on your hair. If you're using very heavy product, I would not, if you have thinner hair, I would not use super heavy product, because you want your hair to try to swell up as much as possible so that you don't see your scalp and your hair isn't boneless. But there's only so much that you can do with the density of your hair, especially if your hair is very, very fine. Sometimes doing this style, because I know I've gotten a lot of comments on my channel about like your hair being boneless looking or whatever the case may be. But it's like everybody's density is different. And if you're looking at someone else's density or a hair type on YouTube and it's not necessarily your hair density or texture, it's not going to look like theirs. And then you just kind of have to work with what you have. And then if your hair is boneless when you do braids or twist, if you don't like the boneless look, then braids or twist on your natural hair just may not be the zhuzh for you. But this is what my hair looks like. This back part has been done now for like 2 days. And this front part, as you can see, is a lot longer. I just got done with this. This side has been done for like 2 hours. Except these twists right here, I just got done with those. And then these ones hanging right here, I just got done with. So I'm going to give you a spin really quick. So they're still wet. I have the plastic bag on my head to help them fluff up a lot more. I am going to spray some more water on these ones to help with the white product in my hair. But once they dry, it will not dry white, because I did not mix products in my hair. But I'm going to spray them down really well, especially the back. I'm going to put my hair back in the plastic bag for the ones in the front to get that moisture in there, because I have low porosity, high dense type 4 hair. So I like to put the plastic bag on my head for about For about maybe an hour, just to help my hair kind of set in the twist and to be moisturized. But my hair is a lot thicker looking this time because the twists are a lot smaller. I did not try to do these twists this small because I like for this hairstyle to be a very fast hairstyle, and it was not getting fast this time. Ugh. I do not like it when my wet hair touch my face like that, y'all. Ugh. Okay. So I'm gonna take it. I'm trying not to like really pinch it. Ooh, she cute. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this plastic bag on my hair for about an hour, maybe 2 hours. Crap. I forgot my oil. I forgot to put my oil on there. I need my oil on my scalp before I put the plastic bag and all that crap on there, and then I need to push the oil into my twist. Okay, so put it in my hand just to help my hair lock in that moisture. I'm really not wanting to like disturb my twist too much because I just got them done. I just did them, and I don't want to disturb the twist. But these are cute. Yes, Lord. It's so cute. Oh, snaps. Did I do that the wrong way? Okay, stop touching it. Because that's like the front of my head. And my edges, since having my son, has been on some different things. Like, some different things. But I'm going to try to lightly take... Ooh, these will be okay. Come on now. I'm ready for them to dry. Like, I am so ready for them to dry. Because this is going to be cute. Like, she's going to fluff up. Like, Okay. Calm down. Because you did that. Okay. I'm going to leave that on my head for about an hour or so. I did cut every single kinky twist. So this is what the hair looked like that I cut off. It's just all little, like, I don't even know how to explain that. But I cut every single kinky twist just for my ends to be healthier. I did use almost a little bit more than half of the bottle of that. Once again, I don't necessarily care for the dupe products, but this is how much shed hair from me combing out my hair with the rat tail comb. It's not too much, but my hair was very tangled when I washed it this time. And like I said, I don't know if it's just my washing technique that I did. Like, I was really rushing when I did wash my hair, so I didn't detangle it well. But how dry my hair was, I know it's because of the product that I've been putting on my hair. This is how much hair came out of my brush. And I'm going to come back in here and give you guys a full end result with it being dry. And then I might put my hair into a style. I'm not sure, but I am going to come back in here with it dry. So just give me a day or so. No, it can't be a day or so. It needs to be tonight. Because it's 3:22 right now, and it's August 6, 2025. So I'm going to show you guys what my hair looks like dry. So I'm going to come back in here a little bit later.